Hey guys, what's going on? Flavored Favorites here, and it's time for Life Talk Fridays. Today I'm joined here with CreamyGiggles.
Hey guys.
And I didn't know we had decided earlier that we were gonna play some zombies while I did this, but I decided that was a little too destructive. So we're gonna do a let's build. I'm gonna build a small town here in this area as these episodes go on, so you guys can see the progression. And it's just something constructive that we can do. Creamy's off building some stuff right now for us to work on. When he's done, he'll come help out with the house that I'm gonna start building. No real plan, just kind of build it from the ground up. And we're going to continue on that way. I'm going to be joined periodically by other guests. Certain times I may not be joined by anyone at all. I may do it all myself. I haven't decided how things are going to quite work out yet. Is there anything I should add to that, Creamy? What do you think?
Not that I can think of, you're good.
Oh, my stuff. If you guys ever need to talk to me for any reason at all my stuff is going to be in the description below. And by stuff, I mean the best ways to contact me. First being my Xbox gamer tag. I'm usually have the Xbox on even if I'm not playing. You guys can always send me messages that way. You guys can hit up my Twitter and my Facebook. Both things will be in the description below. And if you guys are just, having a shitty day or you want someone to talk to, I'll be there. And you guys can get a hold of me and we can chat, hang out, and maybe play some games. And I just dropped that block.
Love you.
Yeah, I do. I really, really do. You guys are awesome.
Hey man, I do too, okay? You can't conquer my love. No.
Well, we'll talk about
You can't
that.
overcome that.
Well, unfortunately though, Creamy and I are going to be recording a couple of these videos together these next couple days because Creamy's going away for some work stuff soon. And he'll be gone for a couple of months doing his thing, which is fine.
You guys.
But he's got to go, so we're okay with that. We'll do our own thing. So today's topic that we decided we were going to talk about are just like a Debbie Downer day. And when I mean Debbie Downer, we're talking about those days, guys, where, just nothing's going right. Yeah, just the days that you wake up and you go like, what the fuck am I doing? It's more prone to teenagers than anyone else due to the fact that hormones come into play when it comes to this kind of stuff. So we're talking like, just those days you wake up and you're like, fuck me, fuck you guys, fuck the world, fuck everything. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, and it's just one of those days. And like, there's no rhyme or reason; it just happens. There's nothing we can really do about it. It's something that we put up with and we deal with. So, once again, my stuff's going to be in below if you want to talk to me on a day you're having kind of like that. But we decided the best way to go about this is we're both going to share a couple life stories with some morals and some stuff that we did wrong and some stuff that we did right, and some positive endings to our stories. And then we're going to go from there. We'll talk about stuff you guys can do to combat this, and that's how most of the episodes are going to go. It's normally not going to take this long to do the intro, but today we're just laying down the groundwork. So I'm gonna get started actually, and I will take us away. And after that, Creamy can share his story. Feel free to interject anything you want, Creamy. Like, it's free to open. So, all right, I guess I'll start. So, my story involves a Debbie Downer day, and it also involves a really dumb decision I made involving lying and how lying is really, really bad, guys. And you're gonna find out as we go along here. So, my first poor mistake was that I was in 8th grade. And in 8th grade, all the guys in 8th grade decide that, you know what? We're all gonna be stupid. And by stupid, I mean that we have made a decision together that we are going to play this game, and this game involves us tackling one another. Like full on fucking broadsiding one another, just smoking one another, and seeing who you can catch off guard, saying that you're alpha male to them. Well, none of us knew what the fucking term alpha male was at the time, but that's what it was. It was just hormones kicking in and us being fucking retarded. So we decided to play this game, and this game, really, really dumb, is just us fucking tackling one another. Like, fucking big hits, too. Like, we would smoke kids. Like, it was nobody's business. Like, it was bad. Like, we'd put kids on the ground. People would cry. I don't know. We called them bitches. No, we didn't call them bitches. I don't know what the word bitch was back then. But, yes, that was our dumb fucking game. So now we move forward to the point where I'm having a Debbie Downer day. I just feel like shit, okay? I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. It could have been like I had a bad test, Mary Sue turned me down when I asked her out for a date. I don't fucking know what it was. I just feeling like shit. Like, it happened. She was fucking sexy, man. Those lips, they were on fire. Anyway, so Oh, I remember what it was. It was French. Okay, guys, if you're French, I'm sorry. I hated your language growing up. I was no good at it, and I could never. It frustrated me so much, and I just get angry at it, and it was always really bad, and there was no reason. Like I just wasn't good at it, so it was frustrating me and it made me angry. That's all it was to it. So as we were going along and doing this, I had a Debbie Downer day, and I was on the bus ride home from school. And I got home, and I walked in the kitchen, and I talked to my mom, and being my mother, she knew that I was feeling like shit. I don't know how moms do it, they just do it. So she looked at me and said, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Well, nothing's wrong. Like, I'm a kid, right? Like, I don't, no excuses. I'm just, nothing's wrong. I'm fine. Go away. Leave me alone. Don't touch me." She, I don't know. She didn't touch me. Let's not do that.
Go on.
But I was gonna tell her about French class, and I was like, no, that's dumb. My mom will be like, well, fucking, grow the fuck up. It's life, do your thing. So instead, my dumbass decided I was gonna tell her about this tackling game that we had created. So I told her about this, and I lied. And there was mistake number one. Now, did you just moan at me and go, ooh? Because I thought for no. I thought there was a zombie next to me, and I looked around looking for it, and then I realized it was you. Like, it threw me off for a second there. Anyway, so I lied, and it was dumb. It was really, really stupid, and I'll tell you why. Because my mom is actually a police officer. I'm not gonna tell you what branch or where she is or whatever, but she's a police officer, and she knows a lot of police officers. So she got a police officer involved, and she said, "Hey, this is like assault. This is wrong. Would you mind going and talking to these kids and, like, I don't know, scaring them or something, so that they don't bully other kids and whatever else." Like, it was just supposed to be a scare tactic so these kids were not bullies and assholes in high school. So he goes, "Yeah, no problem. Just doing a favor for my mom." Well, he went to all the houses of all the kids and he interviewed them with their parents, and I fucking lied. So did these guys do me a favor? No, they threw me under the fucking bus. I'd throw me under the bus. I was an asshole. So they threw me under the bus and told him that no, he was just as much a part of this as the rest of us were. So this police officer comes along, and now he sits me down and interviews me in front of my parents to, like, just have a word. And the way he starts questioning it, my mom's looking at him funny, and then he pretty much gets me to confess with his advanced police tactics. And by advanced police tactics, I mean he was there in a fucking uniform, and I was scared. And he said, "Were you a part of this?" And I broke down. I told him that I was just as much a part of this as anything else, and I admitted that I lied. And my mom was mad, as any parent should be when their kid lies and does something dumb. And but it was so far gone now at this point that it had just blown out of hand. Like, and by blown out of hand, I mean, like, I think 3 days later, I was sitting at a conference table at my elementary school with all the kids involved, all of their parents, and they were out for blood, man. Like, they were mad. And it wasn't good. Like, I had just made a mistake. So I had to go ahead and tell everybody there that I lied, and that I was sorry, and everything else. And I felt like a piece of shit. I really did. And all these parents were, like, really mad at me, and they wanted me, like, expelled and everything else. And the principal's like, "Hey, guys, he just lied. Like, he just made a dumb mistake. We're going to let this go because he's got good grades, and he's not usually the issue when it comes to this kind of stuff." And she started looking around, and some of the other parents shut their fucking mouths because some of these kids were, like, assholes. And it was kind of funny, but whatever. So they wanted blood. I like to show that, no, their kid was innocent this time. Anyway, so all these parents and stuff were out for my blood, and my mom stopped, and she said probably the best thing she's ever said to me in my life. And Mom, if you're watching this, thank you so much. She goes, I said, "Mom, why are you defending me?" Because the whole time she was defending me in front of the other parents. I'm like, I made a mistake. I deserve this. Like I'm really, really messed up. She goes, "Listen, you're my kid and my responsibility. It doesn't matter what kind of trouble you're going to get yourself into, because it's going to happen. You'll get yourself in trouble. But I'm your mom, and I love you, and I'm always going to be in your corner, and I'm always going to be fighting and helping fight your battles, because, you're my kid. Like, I love you unconditionally, and there's nothing you can do about it." And, like, I love my mom to this day for that. Like, she will back me up no matter what. And she's proven it time after time after time. "Oh, it's time to sleep? All right, we'll sleep." So, like, it blew me away as a young kid that my mom would love me after I did something so fucking stupid. So, I don't know, man. It was really good that she did that for me. And I can't think of, like, I don't know. It was just so emotional that day that my mom loved me so much. And you guys gotta realize that no matter, like, if you're a fuck up of a kid, it doesn't matter your parents. Your parents are still gonna love you. Why? Because you're their kid. And, it's built into them to love you. Like, it's a biological thing, and they're gonna love you no matter what. But Creamy, you wanna take your turn?
Yeah. I mean, mine only takes place like a few months ago, not back when dinosaurs roamed
Fine,
Earth.
fine.
But anyways, so love you. So just woke up one of these days and feeling like shit. Like really, definition of a Debbie Downer day. And where I fucked up wasn't with lying. And I'm not saying it's worse or anything. No, lying's bad. Don't do that. But I also made a big mistake. And where I fucked up was when I get these kinds of, like, not a mood swing, but just when I get this really shitty day going on. I don't know why I do this. I think it's some subconscious thing saying like, oh, you want somebody to feel the same way you do. But I try to push my feelings onto others. So I ended up throughout the day pissing off my whole family, not just my mom and dad. My sister came back from college and she's super stressed out because she just came back from like midterms, right? And
that shit's
any
stressful.
college student knows that's not a fun. Yeah, and so I ended up pissing off my sister, my mom, my dad. My dad's got a stressful job, so I really didn't help the family out. And throughout the whole day, instead of making it make me feel better, that I know other people are feeling just as shitty as I am, I just made everybody feel pretty shitty, and I didn't help whatsoever. I looking back, I'm like, well, that's retarded as hell. Like, what was I thinking, But basically, what the moral of the story is, don't try to push your feelings onto others like that, especially if it's not going to help. I mean, that didn't help the situation at all. It was really shitty. Like, damn, fucked up big time there. And I don't know, when it happens, if you guys need to take a step back and think to yourself, let me do something to correct my mood. Let me hop on Xbox if you're a gamer, go outside to take a walk outside, get some fresh air, do something, don't be putting other people down just because you feel shitty as well. I mean, a wise person once told me, once I'm like, always assume that somebody's having a worse day than you. Because if you go around with that attitude towards life, towards anything really, you will find out that you'll probably actually make somebody's day a lot better like that. Like, Captain, I know Captain can explain it better than I can.
Hey guys, welcome back. Flavored Favors here, and we obviously had a jump cut. We've had a bunch of audio issues, as you can tell. There's been quite an improvement on the building, which is turning into an Asian temple of sorts from Asia. I don't know. It's still a work in progress. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, just build it in one end on the floors up here, like just the way you're doing it. So guys, we were talking about how Creamy... Where did we leave off? Oh, we left off where Creamy said that there's always a guy out there having a day just as shitty as you guys. Which is true. That totally happens, and it is a thing. No, just do one up. Just do one up. Don't do this here. And, like, it happens. But the guy, the wise man who told me about that added on to it, and he said that where you're having a bad day and someone else is having a bad day, the best thing you can do is talk to them. Because we all know that when you're having a Debbie Downer day or a really, really shitty day, the last thing you want to hear is someone go, oh, it's okay, man, it's going to get better. Because it just, like, it's not going to get better. And B, even if it does get better, that's not going to fucking help me right now. So, like, it's one of the things that people hate to hear, no matter how true it is. But we do like to have someone there who can sympathize with us and who knows our pain. So if you find someone who's in a shitty or having a bad day just like you can talk to them and sympathize with them, and you'll be amazed at the bond that you two can create together. It's something really, really powerful, and it'll make a friendship that you wouldn't believe how long it lasts for. But on that note, we were also going to talk about how there's a couple of different ways people like to deal with stuff. A being that people, some people, myself included, really... I fucking hate talking to people. When I'm in a bad mood, talking to people is not my thing. It just makes me angry, and I just want people to piss the fuck off. And I get it. Like, there are people just like me. But what I'm asking you guys is not to count us out. Like, don't, like, you can still hold all your stuff in, But at the end of the day, when you're finished, I need you to go talk to someone and not bottle it all up into something really, really bad, because that's where they get where you think is enough, and it's just you don't want to carry on anymore, and that it leads to depression and all sorts of other really bad things. So what I want you guys to do is to talk to somebody, starting with like your parents. I know your parents aren't always the easiest ones to talk to, but they do love you, and at the end of the day, like, there's nothing that they can't talk to you about. Right after that being your friends. Like, your friends are your friends for a reason, right? Like, they're like, I have Creamy here and he's fucking retarded, but I love him for it. Like, I wouldn't have him any other way. You're welcome, buddy. Like, together, like, we make this dumbest jokes that just make us smile. And if we were ever together in public, like, people would be looking at us weird, like, what the fuck's wrong with him? But I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly, I really wouldn't. Like, I love you, buddy. Like, cause you're fucking retarded, and that's the way. That's why we're friends. If you didn't tell me that my butthole was cute, we probably couldn't be friends anymore. Like that.
Is this the part where I bend over?
No, that's later. We talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah. So, but sometimes I understand that the reason you're in a shitty mood is maybe your friends did something dumb that pissed you off, and that's fine. And if you can't talk to your parents, because it's hard to talk about stuff to parents sometimes, you can come talk to me. Like, I'm leaving my stuff in the description below, as I said. So my Twitter's going to be there, my Xbox gamer tag, my Facebook's going to be in there, and just get a hold of me and we can hang out, chat on Steam for a bit. Fuck it, maybe we can play some games together and just hang out. It'll be a really, really good time. But other than that, I don't think there was anything else we wanted to cover in today's video, was there?
Oh, we got to show them the
Oh yeah, the surprise. So Creamy has been busy while I was building this. He took off for a bit, and we're gonna go show you why, which is over here.
Onwards, my
This
squire.
way. I'm your squire. That's cute.
Yeah.
So
No, that's how it
he
is.
made this for you guys, saying that he and I both love you guys, because it's true, man. Like, there's nothing that we wouldn't do for you guys. You guys are the whole reason I started this portion of the channel, and you guys are the whole reason I have a channel to begin with, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. So if there's anything you guys ever need, go ahead, contact me. Creamy said you can contact him, so his gamer tag and stuff is going to be in the description. You can come get either one of us. But other than that, guys, my name's Flavoredfavores. This wonderful person coming up towards me is CreamyGiggles, and you people are beautiful, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.